Hello crafties, welcome to another tutorial. My name is Infiniti and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the mesh stitch. So this stitch is really simple, it's really beginner friendly. It's used to make blankets, sweaters, scarves, things like that. It's very simple, it's very airy, and it's worked in different variations, I've come to notice. I've worked stitches like this in my own projects that are really similar. They're just more spaced out. So without further ado, I'm just going to dive right into the tutorial. Okay, so what we want to do today is start off with a slip knot. If you don't know how to make a slip knot, I have a very beginning crochet tutorial back on my channel. Go ahead and check that out. You are going to want to chain in even increments. So for my swatch that I had on my screen, I chained 12, so I'm going to do that again today. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? And now what we're going to do is we are going to simply yarn over and we are going to single crochet in this second chain from our hook. So not the one that's on our hook, but the very next one. We're just going to insert our hook and single crochet. It can be a little fiddly to start, but as you work up your swatch or your project, it'll be easier to handle. Alright, so now what I am going to do is chain 1, and then I'm going to skip 1, so I'm skipping this very next stitch. Let's kind of get a little more light there. Let's zoom a little bit, just zoom in. Alright, so after I chain 1 and I skip my space, I'm going to single crochet in the next stitch after that. And the awesome thing is, you'll know you're doing this stitch right is when you end your row on a single crochet. That's one of the awesome things about this stitch. It'll give you a nice even edge as well, so you don't really have to worry about that either. So we're chaining 1, and then we're skipping 1, and then we're inserting our hook into the next stitch. And we're going to do a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 1, going to skip 1, insert our hook into the next stitch, and single crochet. We're going to do that all the way across until we reach the end of our row. And like I said, once you hit the end of the row, you know you did it right if you're ending on that single crochet stitch. I'm just going to make that right there, and I'm going to chain 1. Now row 1 doesn't look like much, and don't worry about it if it starts curling on you. That's the nature of single crochet. The only reason it's not completely curled up is because we didn't do just straight single crochets along that bottom row. So once you chain 1 and you turn your work, what you're going to do is just single crochet in the base of that chain 1. So I'm just going to do that. Like so. Then I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to skip 1, and I'm going to single crochet on top of that last single crochet from the previous row. So basically in this pattern, it's a really simple repeat. All you're doing is single crocheting on top of single crochets and chaining 1 over chain 1s, and that makes up this really cool pattern. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and then single crocheting into that last stitch of the row. Okay, and that is our repeat. We're going to chain one, going to turn our work, and I'm going to do it one more time. But you can see how this pattern starts to work out. This is really a neat little kind of dainty stitch, I think, and like I said, it's awesome for beginners. So we're going to insert our hook in the base of that chain one, start off our row, and then single crochet. We're going to chain one, and you're going to come over and single crochet on top of that single crochet. Chain one, skip a stitch, and then single crochet. And a cool thing about this pattern too is that you can play with your gauge, you can play with the amount of stitches you have, how many times you chain. A good example of varying this mesh stitch is this market bag that I made up recently. I'll have to pop a picture up somewhere around here, show you guys that, but that's basically a big big variation on this very simple stitch. Chain one, we're going to hit that last stitch over here. Okay, and so repeating those rows and repeating those rows, you end up with this really beautiful stitch. I don't know, it's almost kind of floral, kind of lacy. If you stretch it apart, you can see the little mesh links in there. So, you know, if you wanted to make a market bag, this would definitely be a stitch that kind of shows up. Most definitely if you put it into the body of the bag. It's really stretchy given how you work up the stitches with all those chain spaces, so keep that in mind with your projects. If you do make something like an accessory or a market bag, use cotton, because cotton doesn't stretch as bad. Cotton yarn doesn't stretch as bad. Do not use the Comfy Cotton Blend, it stretches a lot. I learned that the bad way. But anyway, this has been a tutorial. I hope that it was helpful for you guys. If so, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know how I did, what would you like to see in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on awesome weekly content like this. Of course, I post crochet tutorials every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. CST. Also, don't forget to check out all of my various social media. I am on almost everything except for Snapchat. So until next time, guys, happy making.